My dear students, welcome back to our channel. In this video, I will be explaining the MBA 4th semester subject International Human Resource Management. As prescribed by JNTUH and other universities of Telangana. We will go through the important questions and answers one by one. Let's begin with a quick revision. Unit 3 first important short question is General factors affecting global staffing. Global staffing means hiring the right people for jobs in different countries. Several factors affect how multinational companies, MNCs, choose and manage their international employees. 1. Cultural differences. Each country has different work habits, communication styles, and values. MNCs must hire people who can understand or adapt to local culture. Example, a manager from the US may need training to work effectively in Japan, where teamwork and hierarchy are important. 2. Legal and political environment. Every country has its own labor laws, visa rules, and employment policies. Companies must follow these when hiring. 3. Cost of staffing. Hiring an expatriate, foreign employee, is expensive. So, companies sometimes prefer local talent to reduce costs. 4. Availability of skilled talent. If skilled employees are not available locally, companies bring people from other countries. Easy tip. Culture, law, cost, and skills. Think before hiring abroad. These factors help MNCs make smart staffing decisions across borders. Next important short question is 2. What is external environment scanning in global IHRM? External environment scanning in global IHRM means studying the outside world to understand how it can affect a company's human resource decisions in different countries. Just like a weather forecast helps us prepare for the day, environment scanning helps companies prepare for changes in the business world. Key factors scanned. 1. Economic conditions. Is the economy growing or slowing down? 2. Political and legal systems. What are the local labor laws and government policies? 3. Technological trends. Is there a rise in automation or remote work? 4. Social and cultural factors. What are the local work values, education levels, and lifestyles? Example. If an Indian company plans to open a branch in Germany, it will scan Germany's laws, employee expectations, education system, and labor market before hiring staff. Easy tip to remember. Scan before you plan. External scanning helps HR teams make better, smarter global decisions. Next important short question is 3. What is job design in global HR planning? Job design in global HR planning means deciding what tasks a job should include, how the work will be done, and who will do it, especially in a multinational company, MNC, working in different countries. The goal is to match each job with the company's global strategy and also the local work culture and skills available. Key elements of job design. 1. Task variety. What kind of work will be done? 2. Responsibility level. How much decision-making is involved? 3. Skill requirement. What qualifications and training are needed? 4. Work conditions. Where and how will the work happen? Example. A tech MNC designing a software engineer role in the USA may focus on innovation and independence. In Japan, it may include teamwork and detailed planning due to cultural differences. Easy tip. Right job, right fit across the globe. Good job design helps increase productivity and employee satisfaction in every country. Next important short question is 4. What is global recruitment in IHRM? Global recruitment in international human resource management, IHRM, means finding and attracting the best talent from around the world for jobs in multinational companies, MNCs. It is more complex than local recruitment because companies must consider cultural differences, legal rules, language skills, and costs in different countries. Types of global recruitment. 1. Parent country nationals, PCNs, employees from the company's home country. 2. Host country nationals, HCNs, employees from the country where the branch is located. 3. Third country nationals, TCNs, employees from a country that is neither the home nor host country. Example: a US-based company opening a branch in India may hire Indian managers, HCNs, some Americans, PCNs, and maybe a UK expert, TCN, to lead a project. Easy tip: right people, right place from any place. Global recruitment helps MNCs build strong, diverse, and skilled international teams. Next important short question is: 5. Define global selection and its importance. Global selection in international human resource management, IHRM, means choosing the right person from a pool of international candidates to work in a specific country or across multiple countries in a multinational company, MNC. It is the next step after recruitment and focuses on selecting employees who can perform well in a global environment, adapt to different cultures, and handle international responsibilities. Why is global selection important? 1. Right fit ensures the person fits both the job role and the country's work culture. 2. Saves cost. A wrong hire in a foreign country is very expensive. 3. Boosts performance. Selected candidates bring in global experience and diverse skills. 4. Reduces failure. Especially important for expatriates, employees working abroad, as failure to adapt leads to early return. Example: a German MNC selects an Indian engineer to lead a project in Singapore because he has international experience and strong cross-cultural communication skills. Easy tip: select smart, succeed global. Next unit 3. Long questions. First important long question is: explain about HR planning for the long-term by an organization. Long-term human resource, HR, planning is the process of preparing for the future human resource needs of an organization, usually for 5 to 10 years or more. In international human resource management, IHRM, this is even more important because multinational companies, MNCs, operate in many countries with different laws, cultures, and skills. Why is long-term HR planning important? 1. Future workforce needs. It helps predict how many employees will be needed in the future and with what skills. 2. Leadership development. Helps build a strong leadership pipeline for future global roles. 3. Technology and automation. Plans for how AI, robotics, and remote work may change workforce requirements. 4. Retirement and turnover. Prepares for employees who may retire or leave the company in the coming years. 5. Global expansion. Supports future expansion into new markets, example, entering Africa or Southeast Asia. Example: imagine Infosys, an Indian IT giant, plans to expand to Europe over the next 8 years. It must plan: how many software engineers and managers will be needed? Will they be local hires or expatriates? What training will they need to work in a different culture? What visa and labor laws must be followed in Europe? This is all part of long-term HR planning. Key steps in long-term HR planning. 1. Forecasting demand. Estimate future HR needs based on business goals. 2. Analyzing supply, check current employee skills, age, and retirement plans. 3. Identifying gaps, find out what's missing, skill shortages or excess staff. 4. Developing HR strategies. Plan recruitment, training, transfers, and promotions accordingly. 5. Monitoring and updating. Regularly update the plan as markets and business goals change. Easy tip to remember. Think ahead, plan smart, people are your biggest global asset. Long-term HR planning ensures that the right talent is always ready, keeping the business future-ready and competitive globally. Next important long question is: 2. Discuss the process of global human resource planning, from strategy to labor supply decisions. Global human resource planning is the process of making sure that a multinational company, MNC, has the right number of skilled employees at the right place and at the right time all over the world. It connects a company's global business strategy with labor supply decisions. Step-by-step process. 1. Understand global business strategy. The first step is to understand what the company wants to achieve globally, for example, expanding into new countries, launching new products, or adopting new technology. Example, if Tata Motors plans to enter the electric car market in Europe, it must plan for engineers, marketing teams, and customer service staff in that region. 2. Forecast human resource demand. Estimate how many people and what kind of skills will be needed in the future. Example: a software company may forecast the need for 100 AI engineers over the next 3 years in the US and Germany. 3. Analyze current labor supply. Check how many employees are currently available and what skills they have. This includes internal staff and external talent in the job market. 4. Identify gaps. Find the difference between demand and supply. Is there a shortage or surplus? Are certain skills missing? 5. Develop global HR plans. Create strategies like hiring, training, promotions, or even relocation of staff, expatriates. This helps bridge the gap between what is needed and what is available. Example: Infosys may decide to send experienced Indian employees to Canada as expatriates while hiring and training local talent there. 6. Monitor and review. Keep checking the plan regularly to adapt to changes in business or the external environment like economic slowdown or new immigration rules. Easy tip to remember. From goal to people, plan, forecast, fill the gap. Global HR planning helps organizations grow smoothly across countries by always having the right talent in place. Next important long question is: 3. Explain the role and process of external environment scanning in global HR planning. External environment scanning in global human resource planning means carefully studying the outside world to understand factors that may affect HR decisions in different countries. It helps multinational companies, MNCs, make smart plans by knowing what is happening outside their control, like government policies, labor markets, or new technology. Why is it important? Multinational companies don't operate in a vacuum. Each country has its own laws, economy, culture, and competition. By scanning the environment, companies can avoid surprises and make better staffing and HR planning decisions. Key external factors to scan. 1. Political and legal environment. Labor laws, visa rules, tax policies, and government stability. Example: a US company wants to open a branch in China. They must check local laws about hiring foreigners and minimum wages. 2. Economic conditions. Inflation, unemployment rates, cost of living, etc. Example, in countries with high unemployment, MNCs may easily find workers. 3. Social and cultural trends. Work ethics, family roles, communication styles, etc. Example, in Japan, employees value group decisions, while in the US, individuals prefer independence. 4. Technological trends. Availability of digital tools, automation, remote work tech. 5. Competitor actions. What are rival companies doing in that country? The process of external environment scanning. 1. Identify key global markets where the company operates or plans to expand. 2. Collect information from reports, news, local experts, and consultants. 3. Analyze how external factors may affect HR activities like hiring, training, and employee costs. 4. Make decisions about workforce needs and HR policies. 5. Update regularly, as external conditions can change quickly. Easy tip to remember. Look outside before planning inside. Just like weather forecasting helps plan your travel, environment scanning helps HR teams prepare for success in global markets by understanding local conditions. Next important long question is: 4. Describe job design for meeting global strategic work demand with suitable examples. Job design means planning and organizing the tasks, responsibilities, and roles of a job in such a way that it helps the company achieve its goals effectively. In international human resource management, IHRM, job design plays a very important role in meeting the global strategic work demand. Multinational companies, MNCs, must design jobs that fit the company's global goals while also adapting to local culture, technology, laws, and skills. Why is job design important in global strategy? 1. To ensure the right work is done by the right people. 2. To match employee skills with job needs across countries. 3. To improve productivity, reduce errors, and keep employees happy. 4. To adapt jobs to local working styles and laws. Example: suppose Infosys is launching a new AI product in the US, India, and Germany. The job roles for developers must be designed to allow remote collaboration across time zones, include AI-specific tasks and global quality standards, adjust to local work culture. Example: German teams prefer precision, Indian teams may show flexibility. Define clear roles to avoid confusion. So, a global AI developer job role might include coding and testing in AI projects, attending virtual meetings across time zones, following local and international data privacy laws, sharing updates with global teams. Key elements of effective global job design. 1. Clarity in tasks. Define roles clearly. 2. Flexibility. Allow employees to adapt to local conditions. 3. Technology use. Use tools like Zoom, Slack, or project software for virtual teams. 4. Cultural sensitivity. Design roles to respect local customs and practices. 5. Legal compliance. Job descriptions must follow each country's labor laws. Easy tip to remember. Right job, right person, right place. That's global job design. By designing jobs smartly, MNCs can ensure their global strategies are successfully turned into action at the local level. Next important long question is: 5. Explain global staffing in detail, including recruitment and selection in MNCs. Global staffing refers to how a multinational company, MNC, hires and manages employees across different countries. It includes planning, recruitment, and selection of people who can work effectively in international roles. When companies go global, They need to decide who will work where and how to choose the right people for those roles. Types of global staffing approaches. 1. Ethnocentric, hiring people from the home country, head office, to work in foreign branches. Example, a US company sends American managers to handle its Indian operations. 2. Polycentric, hiring locals for local operations. Example, a Japanese company hires Indian managers to run its Hyderabad branch. 3. Geocentric, hiring the best person for the job, no matter which country they are from. Example, a German company hires a Canadian expert to manage their Dubai office. Global recruitment in MNCs. Recruitment is the process of attracting the right candidates. In MNCs, this happens both locally and internationally. They use online platforms, LinkedIn, job portals, campus placements in top international universities, internal transfers from other branches, global HR agencies. Recruitment strategies depend on language, culture, and local job market conditions. Example, for a marketing role in Brazil, the candidate must know Portuguese and understand local consumer behavior. Global selection in MNCs. Selection means choosing the best candidate from those who applied. MNCs use interviews, online, offline, skill tests, personality assessments, cross-cultural sensitivity tests. They look for skills like language ability, global mindset, adaptability, communication. Example, a candidate selected to work in Japan must be respectful of hierarchy and punctuality, key values in Japanese work culture. Easy tip to remember. Global staffing is equal to right people, right place, with the right mindset. Smart global staffing helps MNCs work smoothly across countries and cultures, ensuring the success of international operations.